Shri Guru Pyo Namaha Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. This is part 09 of presentation by myself, Brahmadesham Narsimhayar Venkataraman on INFLAPRO and systematic withdrawal plan. In part 08, we discussed about some terminology and we continue with terminology immediate pension used in my INFLAPRO calculations. Immediate pension. LIC uses the term immediate pension plan, whereas SBI and others use the term for an identical plan as single premium lump sum pension plan. In computer terminology, immediate pension or payment refers to the payment date at the beginning of period or at the end of the period. Refer Microsoft Excel or Google Sheet for PMT, payment function, for clarity on this immediate payment on off as its last parameter. If annuity pension payment starts on the day of purchase of policy, that is investment date, it is called immediate payment option, otherwise late payment option, to make payment due on the last day of the period. For example, if one takes a pension policy or any other investment, let us say on 12th March 2022, that is today, for an annual withdrawal, then if the payment is effected on due date 12/3/2022, that is same day, and on every 12th March of every year thereafter, that is called immediate payment option on. On the other hand, for the same plan, if the payment is effected on 11th March 2023 and 11th March on every subsequent year, then it is called immediate payment off or late payment. This second one is the normal practice in case of pension. In some investment made on, if the same investment made on 12th March 2022, that is today, on a monthly scheme, if the payment effected on 12/3/2022, that is same day of the policy, the next by next month, that is 12/4/2022, and so on, it is called immediate payment option on. On the other hand, if the payment is effected on 11th April 2022, that is at the end of the first month, and the next due on 11th May 2022, and so on, it is called immediate payment option off or late pension. In immediate payment plan, the first installment is effected with a processing time of 1 month. So in case of monthly option and in case of immediate option in computer terminology, the first 2 months payment would be receivable on same date, that is 12th April 2022 in the case above. In case of yearly, in the case of payment, the first payment practically effected on 1 month later, that is 12/4/2022, and further payment due on 12th March every year thereafter. Let me put it in tabular form for computer technology. Policy date, that is today, and immediate pension on, that means for an annually of 10 years, the pension start date is today itself at the start of the first day of the policy, and next due on after 1 year, that is on 12th March 2023, and last installment due that is 10-year scheme, that is 12th March 2031, typically usable in RD schemes. In case of immediate pension off, for the same sort of investment as today, with annual pension for 10 years, the first installment starts on at the end of the first policy year, that is 11/3/2023, and next pension starts at 11/3/2024, and so on, and last pension is 11th March 2032. This generally used in single premium lump sum pension plan, FD, bank loan, etc. This is the normal practice. Whereas in case of monthly schemes, say the policy started today, the first installment starts at the day of first policy month itself. That is the policy date itself. The second one on 1 month later, that is 12th April 2022, and last installment due on 12/2/2032, 12th February, 10 years later. This is generally applicable in all these schemes. Then, in case of monthly pension with immediate pension off, investment on same day today, if the first installment, in this case of immediate pension off, the first installment starts at the end of the first year policy month, that is 11th April 2022, and next one starts with 11th May 2022, and so on, and last installment is 11/3/2032. There is normal single premium lump sum pension plan, FD, bank loan, etc. on a monthly payment. The immediate payment option on is used by some moneylenders of unorganized sector, deducting the first installment of the recovery on the day of the taking loan itself, and make the next installment due after 1 month thereafter. The computer has provision for that also as immediate payment or payment at the beginning of the period. Off means payment at the end of the period. In LIC terminology, opposite of immediate option is deferred option. In computer terminology, either immediate payment is on or off. Deferred scheme in Kotak, SBI and other companies, terminology is smart life plan, and one can have lump sum premium paying for the certain term, lump sum or premium paying for certain term. The smart life plan with single premium or lump sum in my INFLAPRO scheme is simply called with moratorium. With premium paying term, it is combo plan combining RD for period of the premium paying term, then moratorium period for nil receipt payment and pension thereafter. Interest growth is continued during moratorium period, but there is no payment receipt. The moratorium will be 0 years if the payment is effected after the premium paying term or after the RD period. For example, if a policy holder starts at the age of 55 years of age with combo plan with 5 years premium paying term, the recurrent deposit will be received for 5 years and start withdrawing pension from 60th year onwards. And here PPT or recurrent deposit is 5 years and moratorium is 0 years and pension starts at the age of 60. In short, in case of immediate pension on, the effective principal available to the financial company for interest posting is principal less installment. We had been discussing the INFLAPRO equivalent to LIC pension option 1 of single life annuity payable for life without return of purchase price. Within this, we have seen INFLAPRO option 1, 4, 7, 10 and also 2, 5, 8, 11. We are yet to see INFLAPRO options 3, 6, 9 and 12. These are similar to options 2, 5, 8, 11 but for a longer period of moratorium. For policies of term 20 years and above, the moratorium in this option 3 and corresponding variable return scheme is 10 years. Option 3 is conventional one and others are INFLAPRO options. The range of variations are different. Yield of option 3 is higher than option 1 and 2 and still higher in the case of corresponding INFLAPRO options. The moratorium period is changeable and is provided in INFLAPRO custom menu. The concept of moratorium was added to INFLAPRO calculations just because in case of INFLAPRO options, the return in initial period is too low that one can allow moratorium so that fund grows at the same rate of interest or internal rate of return. Let us continue in next session. The description box below contains also the link for PDF format of these pages so that one can watch the figures leisurely and with more clarity. Thanks for watching. Request those not yet subscribed to please subscribe, comment and share. Thank you.